Where do sloths even live? What country are sloths from? I reckon they're definitely English. What's up everyone, Headquarters here, and today we're going to be playing Slow Drive, a game that dares to ask the question of what would happen if a sloth got in a car and used its clawy hands to grab that little wheel and make his way along the narrow road. So we're just going to dive in on the first level, like you know, as you do. There we are, little sloth man in his tree, sleeping as sloths are wont to do. I don't know if we've got moss on our back like some sloths do. We've chosen to cover it up with a delightful little shirt. We are quite proud of our fashion as a sloth, but we're also a bit perturbed by the fact that our branch has broken and we've probably quite badly hurt our back. We're wondering where our tree's gone. We see a car there, and the sloth, he doesn't sort of conform to normal human rules. He's just like, I'm just going to jump into that. It's not my car. Don't know whose car it is. Oh, that's a shortcut. And he's just got to race because, you know, what's good about racing? Sloths. Every form of racing is sloths. That's 1 star. So they subscribe to the notion of measuring performance in terms of stars as well. I'm learning a lot about sloths today. You know, sloths are really slow. That's literally the only thing I know about sloths. I don't know, do they form bonds for life? Are they like swans? Are they just there with their sloth buddies? That sounds like something that sloths do. It's a lot of effort to get another. Beating my ghost, apparently. They also leave ghosts behind. Well, I'm not gonna get 3 stars on that because that requires 10 seconds. I'll give it one more go. I'll give it one more go to beat 10 seconds time, but I think I'm gonna have to go faster than I've ever possibly gone before. No, I'm 133 milliseconds too slow, so no way. No way, Jose. Whoever Jose is, not entirely sure. Don't know where there's ice. Oh. And he makes the jump. He does not make the jump. He drowns horrifically in the icy sea. Where do sloths even live? What country are sloths from? I reckon they're definitely English. There we go, 2 stars. Respectable. That was almost a 3-star run. I'm going to go for a 3-star run. I like to think that this sloth is a perfectionist in his actions and his daily life, and he sees his ghost doing that thing better than he's doing it, and he gets slightly annoyed that his forefathers were just better at racing than him, and he sort of reverses into the ocean in his slowmobile because he's sad. And he goes, you know what, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to die again just so I can actually start at the same speed. It's all that first few seconds that are important in a sloth race. Sloth street racing, it's the slow and the furious. It's Sloth Diesel. He's not fast enough. Oh, shortcuts. Oh, that was some slidey grass. Just spun out across the end there. You know, like all good Tokyo drifters do. See, I'm showing my knowledge here today. Tokyo drift. Oh, hello dolphin. I don't know if sloths are friends with dolphins. Oh, that wasn't the end. That wasn't the end. Well, it was the end for the sloth because he drowned and died a horrible death. Actually, maybe sloths can swim. Maybe there is the aquatic form of the sloth. I don't know. Aquatic sloth. Oh, actually there is! I've seen a sloth swim. It was on a lovely narrated David Attenborough program, and he looked so happy swimming. Honestly, sloths just always look a little bit sort of spaced, if you know what I mean. They've got that sort of inane grin on their face. Okay, so you're stitching together racetracks. That's cool. That's like if you took the Monaco Grand Prix and then stitched it onto the Le Mans Grand Prix. Yeah, I know the car sports. Please. I definitely passed the finish line there before driving into the watery blue. Maybe Jaws will take me home. So the iceberg that launched 1,000 ships was over there. Helen of Boy. That's not a pun. Oh well, we did that one, but we didn't get any stars. Because we were too slow by half a second. He's just got to up his game, really. He's got to beat his ghost into the ground with a fury the likes of which the sloth racing world has never seen. He's got to take those corners at the sort of correct speed. He's got to go slow, in other words. He's got to relearn what it's like to be an actual sloth. He's got to go... You know, back when I was doing sloth school, they always said, gotta go slow. Did I win? I won, yeah, woo, 3 stars that was. You all saw that. I saw that. You saw that. It was 3 stars. Fact. Like, and if anyone else tries to tell you any different, it's fake news, apparently. That's the way the world works now. Fake news, as applied to the sloth travail. Ooh, there's some floating island shit. Where even is this? How have we not discovered a series of floating racetracks out in the ocean which a sloth is just slowly beating his way around? You'd think that would be a thing that science would have discovered by now. Maybe in the future. Why was there a floating green leaf? There was a floating green leaf in the sky. I saw that game. You can't just put a floating bit of basil in the sky and expect me to ignore it, can you? You knew that I was going to do this. Oh, I have just bottomed out my car. That's going to cost a lot to fix. A lot. It might be a write-off, if I'm honest. Huzzah! Still died though. Meow. That wasn't faster than just going round, was it? That was not a shortcut. Pro tip, if a shortcut seems to involve you doing a 180 flip, well not flip, 180 turn in the air, it's probably not a shortcut. Both in real life and in video games. Unless it's a skateboarding game or a stunting game, in which case that might be a viable method of getting to your destination. Great. Come on, basil leaf. Here's the basil. Come to the Basil King. I am the Basil King, for I rule the Basil Kingdom. Screw you, Basil Leaf. You can stay there. Your sanctimonious Basil. You ruined my life. This is a bumpy road. Glad I timed all those jumps just right. I quite like the stitching together of levels. That's a nice idea. It saves time and it makes new things. Oh, no. Get back. Use your magic regenerating sloth powers to spawn back at the start of the race. If only normal racing drivers could use your special sloth powers, there'd be so much more safety in this sport, which can cause horrific injuries. But not to sloths, because they control time. Time and space. They just don't use it. That's why they're always tired. Because they're just travelling through time and space. That's who the next Doctor Who's going to be. Peter Capaldi's leaving. It's going to be a sloth. People are calling for sort of a female doctor, or a black doctor. In fact, they're just going to throw out the rule book. It's going to be a Sloth Doctor. I'm calling it right now. It's my prediction. Sloth Doctor 2018. Oh, nailed it. Yeah, in one. And I've got sort of part way through the levels. I'm up to level... I've unlocked up to level 11. I feel like that's a good amount of levels. There seems to be more worlds. I might come back to sloth racing. It's sort of fun, but for the time being, I'm going to leave that episode there. So thank you all for watching. I've been Headquarters. That has been Slow Drive. And if you're new to the channel, do consider subscribing if you'd like to see similar videos to this one. And if you're a familiar face around these parts, thanks for sticking around. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Ta-ra for now!